I just want to give y'all an update because I'm telling, like, since I got this news, since this indictment came down, I've been literally shaking, man. I've been excited. Like I done went through like the stages of fear, literally just scared, angry, confused, like so many different stages. To now is joy. I'm so fucking happy, man. I'm so fucking happy, man. I'm so fucking happy. And it ain't even over. It ain't over. It's honestly just getting started. Everything else was just like they had their time, they had their fun. Y'all remember, anybody who still following them on Facebook or whatever, y'all remember them making posts all in their story on vacation and putting like little gifts and memes of the FBI in there. Y'all remember all that? She posted something about an engagement and said, a woman and proposal to a man. I would rather be investigated by the FBI than propose to a man. Like, all this shit. It was like 3 months in, and she was talking about, it's been 3 months. If I was being investigated, I would have known by now. All this shit. So now that I got these updates, man, that shit feels so good, man. Now it's joy. Now we get to work. This what we've been waiting for. Now we get to work. I told y'all I wasn't gonna say not a damn thing until arrests were made. I told y'all from the beginning. Anybody who been it's a lot of people who been following along, paying attention and everything. I stood on my word. I told y'all I would not say anything, go crazy or nothing until arrests are made. But the motherfucking arrests are made. Let me tell y'all what I heard coming straight from the prosecution. The indictment came down. They went in there. Them U.S. Marshals, they done let the marshals in the door. It's a reason why the only one you can find right now information about who paid bond is on motherfucking Ashley. Y'all know why that is? Because that motherfucker sold her up the fucking river. But he made a post that God been so good to me and my wife, and she commenting all on it. Y'all wonder why the same day that they both got released from court, he no longer got that post up. Excuse me. So God ain't good to both of y'all no more. God must be just be good to one of y'all. I hope she didn't expect him not to. That man don't like her for real. See, I got to thinking, right? So I got to thinking, like, why would he, before I call the prosecutor, I got to thinking, like, why would he, you know what I'm talking about, sell her the river? Like, damn, they both finna have a baby. Somebody got to raise the baby. But then I thought about it. If y'all think about it for real, Josh ain't on no videos. Oh yeah, Rose, I promise all love, baby. Josh ain't on no videos. Everything that Ashley done put out, now she fried. She out of here. She out on special release because of her baby. As soon as that baby drop, we gonna holler at you going back in there. They do have court on August 9th. On August 9th, I got that directly from, I'm gonna say Miss P. I'm not gonna say her first name, but from Miss P. I got this directly from the prosecution. No, that ain't I forgot buddy name, the white guy with the glasses, the lead prosecutor. She's another prosecutor on the case. Oh man, I'm hyped right now. Ashley was the only one in all these videos, and yeah, she was saying, oh yeah, Josh this, Josh said that, Josh said we should wait before we pay y'all in full. Josh said we should shut up, she. Josh said we should, he don't want to give y'all that other her. Yeah, Josh said we should leave Olivia alone. We should leave Sherelle alone. Talking to Olivia, we should leave Sherelle alone because it's too much eyes and ears on her right now. So Josh actually wasn't in no videos. So I get to thinking, are you really, because we understand why you went there. Job security. You was a fool. You was feeling, you was, doing whatever you could to stay in the security bag. Could they not sue y'all for defamation? We ain't saying nothing that ain't actual factual information. We ain't said nothing that ain't public information. Even while I was on the phone with her, she told me while she's telling me stuff, she was like, and that's public information. And that's public information. So don't think that anything that I'm saying, I'm incriminating myself. I do appreciate the ones that been checking in and everything. But I'm not incriminating myself. A racketeering murder charge carries a 20-year minimum sentence for each count. It's 3 of us. For the people that say, oh, you lying or not lying. Well, some people did say lie, but for people who like, oh, you talking all that talk, but y'all was in a real relationship, da da da. I need y'all to understand that every time me, Sherelle, or anybody else speak out or say something like a post or make a post, anything, them folks incriminate themselves more. These steps are strategic. They're strategic. I even told y'all before I made every post, well, not before I made every post, but before I made some of my posts, they're like, watch, right after I say this, them folks gonna go on live or they're gonna make a post or they're gonna make a response and they're gonna incriminate themselves more. Yes, obviously, when I'm in that Tasha K interview, like, I'm saying this, I didn't lie about anything. I just embellished on the story. When people feel embarrassed or they feel like, when people feel like embarrassed or they feel like they business getting out or whatever, some people be smart enough to stay off the internet. Them dumbass hoes get on here like, no, motherfucker, I paid for that hit I paid for that hit before all of that. Like, they go in there and incriminate themselves more. Because we got to talk in the way that we talk. That's the reason why Olivia, like a fucking dummy, world's dumbest criminals. That's the reason why Olivia went on YouTube and put a whole tell all about her whole murder for hire case. And she ain't free either. Exactly. This is an executed plan. And for the people who like, oh, she been deleting her page, she's trying to clean it up. That don't matter. That don't matter. That don't matter. The FBI, man, I'm telling y'all something. Oh, Instagram tripping. I'm telling y'all something. The FBI has more information. Because when you said you're not in the way, I put it back on. The FBI is everywhere. FBI done pulled traffic. And them 9 months from when it first came out, like a damn dummy, she called the FBI on herself. You so worried about being extorted? That's the difference. People so worried about money. Some idiots, so worried about money. You call the police talking about extortion, or you call the FBI talking about extortion, and you done hand fed them a fucking murder for hire case. You're a dummy, bro. No, Olivia. Why Olivia going to jail? Because she accepted the money and she took that money and spent it. Once you do that, once you accept money for a crime, it don't matter what your motive was. The feds and the police, they don't move by no street code. You didn't turn that money in. You didn't let nobody know what was going on. You took that money, you went to the casino, you went to go spend it. At that point, you are now part of a crime. She could say, oh yeah, I was just moving on some street shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like she tried to say, I was moving on some street shit. Like we wasn't never gonna hurt and harm these people. Just long enough for the smoke to clear. She didn't got paid for the job. A year from now, 2 years from now, she could come and finish the job. Like, come on, man. The only thing that you'll find on Josh right now is released. Now, he's still due for court August 9th to plead guilty and not guilty. But the only thing that you will find on Josh right now is released. And under them same steps, you find for Ashley had to pay a bond. So I'm talking to the prosecutor, right? I'm like, you know, what's going on? And I got the whole phone call recorded. Sherelle, I'm gonna send it to you. I got the whole phone call recorded. So I'm talking to the prosecutor. I'm like, we trying to figure out what's going on, like why they were released, da 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 da. My boy walked in that hole and said, fuck that hole. I ain't going to prison for no motherfucking body. I got all my fingers and all my sense. That hoe did that. I wasn't caught on no camera. I'm finna take my ass back to church. I'm finna take my ass back over here where I've been at. My boy went in there and sold. Now, I still want him in prison. And I'm still going to court. I'm still going to make sure everything is like I'm gonna be at every court appearance, and it's gonna look like New York Fashion Week. Aside for the weird stuff they be wearing, I'm coming there stepping. I'm coming in there stepping, man. August 9th, I'm not going to that one because she said that's kind of just like, you know, they I forgot the word, not preliminary. Was it preliminary or something else? That's just where they come and they got to plead guilty or not guilty. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Oh yeah, I said about the church, cause y'all know that man acting like he was a preacher or something, man. That boy acting like he a preacher. I ain't never see a preacher post guns and bullets in their story and pull up to my house and get the arraignment. The arraignment is on August 9th. Yeah, once they go to that, it's up, man. All that stuff. And when you go to don't think like, well, they got $30 million, so they're gonna live good in prison. Nah. I asked that too. Fed time, all that shit getting seized. All of it. All them Rolls Royces, all them Bentleys, whatever other cars you got. That $2.8 million castle that we gonna keep it on the hush. Don't say nothing. Ain't gonna be no talking while I'm doing my thing. We're gonna keep that castle on the hush. Gonna keep that motherfucker on the hood. Just wait till the court. Somebody said, why was the bond so low? She got a sympathy thing because of her pregnancy. Because they already got to come back for the arraignment anyway. Somebody said, wait, are they locked up? They got arrested on they got arrested and they got let out. Ashley paid a bond. Josh walked out of there with his tail tucked, and then he went deleted that post and said, God is good. But she played that sympathy card. They both secured lawyers. They both have lawyers. They got separate lawyers. If y'all on the same case, another thing that she told me, if y'all on the same case, y'all fighting the same charges about the same people, why both y'all got separate lawyers? Holler at him. Right now, he got his stuff going on with his own attorneys, so where he can, you know, make sure that he can speak on certain things and make sure all of his stuff is in place. But I'm gonna make sure Paul know how to go about getting his rightfully sold $3 million that he was supposed to get in their divorce before she hid that money. Yeah, I know a lot of I know a lot of information, and that punk ass hoe should have thought about that before she pays somebody to kill me. She can't travel. She can only go 2 places. She got to turn she already had to turn her passport in by 5 o'clock today. By 5 o'clock today, she had to turn in her passport. She can only go 2 places. She can only go 2 places. In Western Memphis, that's where the court house is. To the courthouse. And then Dallas, where Josh, I think it's called the Victor or something like that, where their apartment, penthouse, or whatever it is. She can only go one of them 2 places. Can't go nowhere else. You'd have to surrender that because I know they got money. So that's the first thing I ask. Like, they can afford to get out this country and be gone. They got stuff in place for all that. Motherfuckers ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. With an H in there, like Cool Whip. Nowhere. Yeah. Somebody said that Ashley delete her social media, or did the FBI? She didn't delete it. She deleted all her stuff off of there and made it private. Which is crazy because she had, I think, like over 500,000. I got locked up. Over 500,000 followers on Facebook, but she deleted all them posts and made her page private. So now it's still there. She got a monitor on her leg. I don't know that part yet. That whole lie said we was having a big party at the council 2021 class. I want my coins. Call your bank. That whole promise you a party. You see her friend Jen Big Nose done turn on to. Fuck that big nose hoe. Fuck her. She was walking with Ashley. They walked from where we was that condo we was living in Charlotte when she stole my Audi. After I broke up with her, she stole my Audi. And then yeah, fuck that big nose hoe. Big pickle nose hoe, cucumber nose hoe, bell pepper nose hoe. Somebody said what took so long because they weren't just going for the murder for hire. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Agent Becker, who was like my like FBI therapist, he told me back in January they could have been with and got Ashley. They could have been picked Ashley up. That was never. They been had enough information on Ashley, but they was going for more than just Ashley. They going for a full RICO sweep like they doing now. I told y'all back in like March, they going for a full RICO sweep, and I done got called a liar. I done got called everything else. It won't let me. I done got called. I feel like a DJ. I need to. But yeah, they weren't just going for the murder for hire. They were going for premeditated. They were going for all this stuff. Like it's called like trafficking something. Like when you do a murder for hire, it's like a couple of different laws and stuff that you break it for that. So they was getting everybody involved and more charges that they was going for. That's what took so long. What's gonna happen to Olivia? Olivia she gotta pay that piper too. Olivia ain't free. She gotta pay that piper too. She's so stressed she may go into labor. That's the crazy thing. Like I really honestly hate it for the baby. I really do. Cause there's an innocent child, man. It ain't that's innocent little gremlin, man. It ain't. I'm not gonna talk about the baby. Now baby gotta do this. But I hate it for the child. But then I don't, because you held my child and called my child your bonus daughter, and then you paid to take me away from my daughter. So I could give a fuck about anybody in your motherfucking family. Fuck all of them. She had no choice, because folks over here looking through. I tried to tell y'all ain't believe me. I told y'all the motherfucker ain't got no fingers. She got it like this. She can hold a gun, but that motherfucker might tip over. I told y'all the motherfucker ain't got no fingers. That damn one right, the pinky gone. That one right there made out of paper mache. They took some skin off her ass and put it on her finger. Y'all thought I was just joking and being petty. I'm being serious. That motherfucker there, it's like, let me see. That motherfucker there come about right. It's like about right there. Scared the shit out of me when I touch it. Scared the motherfucking shit out of me when I touch it. That shit felt like a phone charger. But it's a ring on it that she must got out of the bubblegum machine, because either that or real rings can't be on fake skin, because under that ring, bet money she'll never post a picture of. Bet money. Because everything I told y'all from the beginning, I've been telling y'all the truth. That motherfucker there got some green under it. So I don't know if it's because you can't put something on dead skin. The skin off her ass ain't gonna live for so long. I don't know if you can't put dead skin over, a ring over dead skin, or if the ring just fake. But that motherfucker, they ain't no real finger. Y'all keep asking me, is her finger, do she miss a finger? Yes. That motherfucker wasn't paying attention. She was working on the line at that warehouse, that factory, wasn't paying attention, and that shit done snatch her up under that damn thing down that line, and she went into motherfucking shock, and they had to fly her up out of there, get her to the hospital. Get on up out of here, take her to the hospital, bring her back. She lost too much blood. I'm telling y'all this from the beginning, and all y'all folks said I've been bullshitting. All of y'all felt like I was being petty, or I shouldn't talk about nobody handicapped. Fuck her handicap. That hoe gonna have some more handicaps when she go to prison. She finna be in there with Pooh say dead. She finna be in there with Crazy Eyes and them. She finna be right in Litchfield or Wentworth, depending on where they send her, depending on where she at. Y'all thought I was bullshitting. I wasn't bullshitting. Y'all thought I was being mean. I'm being so serious. Y'all ain't ever noticed how every time I'm talking about something, I don't ever crack no smile. I'm telling y'all the truth. That hoe wasn't paying attention. That shit snatch her down that motherfucking line, snatch all that shit off, then take some skin off her ass and put it on her finger. Why y'all believe me when I talk about everything else, but not when I talk about her finger? I be so serious. Now, she was born, when she was born, hold on, man, I'm gonna ask you a question in a second. When she was born, it wasn't no defection. So I would never talk about somebody who was born with defects. That hoe just slow. She wasn't paying attention. That damn line snatched her down there. They thought she was a car part or whatever the fuck, oil or whatever that warehouse was. Thought she was a piece of property. Wasn't paying attention. I would never talk about your birth defects. I'm going to talk about your grown defects, though. Oh, like a motherfucking show. Like a motherfucking show. Absolutely 1,000% world's dumbest criminals. You call the FBI on yourself. And then not only do you call the FBI on yourself, you so quick to talk about the shit on social media. Not only you so quick to talk about it, you posting all these receipts. That ain't no thug shit. You know what Kevin Hart say? Real talk. That ain't no thug shit. Don't no thug go out on social media and tell all the details about all the shit that they doing. That's stupid. That's ignorant. You putting tell-alls and you so ready to clear your name. It's like they got so caught up in the fact that they talking about money, and they got so caught up in the fact that they trying to defend themselves, or Olivia defend herself against Ashley. Ashley defending her right. Then she all of a sudden, God this, a God that. You forgot about the fact that the whole time you're literally talking about people that you paid to have killed. And you keep talking about, she made a post. Somebody sent me a screenshot. She made a post for yesterday. Under that post from Josh, where he said, God's so good to me and my wife. And she in the comments talking about, we just don't keep letting people think that these people's hands are so clean. When you say these people, who you talking about? Who you talking about? Because she been pregnant longer than the Titanic been in the ocean. Well, that's what we've been told, that she got let off on a sympathy. She got bonded. She got like a sympathy bond because she's pregnant. She's supposed to be due in a day now. Now I don't know if they would have gave her a urine sample because this wasn't the arraignment. So, excuse me. I don't know if she got her I know everybody waiting on the picture. When y'all see my default picture change, when y'all see me drop a new song and her mug shot is the cover, it's only one charge listed when it's 3 of you. I said that at the beginning, my bad. It's when I called the prosecution, she pulled it up. My name, Sherelle name, and Derrick's name, all of our names are on the it's multiple charges. It's multiple counts. It's the same charge with multiple counts. So our names aren't public, and she said that they're not gonna be public, but they are initialed on the actual indictment for court. Josh just posted, how can I be saved? Bro. What? He said, bro, oh man, I love it. I told you. And now y'all see why we do the things that we do like the way that we do it. Because they so fucking dumb. They can't even stop long enough just to clear their name. They can't stop long enough just to clear their name. Can she just plead guilty for lesser time? Is Olivia going to jail too? Yes, Olivia got to face these charges too. She going to that motherfucker too. You can't take a plea deal. So what happens is once they go in for arraignment, if they plead guilty, then, which I know they're not because they keep saying that they're not guilty. So if they plead guilty, then they're going to get their sentence going about their way. If they plead not guilty, then it goes to trial. During that time of it going to trial, the prosecutors are going to pop in and, try to throw up some plea deals. That's when they're going to, flip them, turn them towards each other. You want to see your child in elementary school, middle school, or college? Which one you want? Which one you want? Josh, you would never even really know videos. You go throw your whole life away for their whole. So they could take a plea deal, yeah, for sure. But it's what gonna be in that deal. That's the one. Josh just posted on his story, LOL, he ain't too worried. Yes, they are. I need y'all to understand they have to save face. That's just like from the beginning where they said wasn't no charges involved, wasn't nothing going on, wasn't no investigation, wasn't none of that. And then what happened? They have to save face. They have to save face. They got to. So the only thing that they're going to do is keep, because at the end of the day, what's going to happen? If they get charged, they're going to be in prison anyway. So they ain't going to see how they getting drugged on the internet. They're already going to be in prison. So why not go ahead and just say, you know what? I'm feeling this shit. I'm innocent till I'm innocent. And that's why they got separate lawyers. They got separate lawyers because they both fighting for themselves. It ain't no loyalty, ain't none of that shit. They ain't none of that shit. August 9th is when they actually go to court. Yeah, they got separate attorneys and everything. We got their names. We got all that stuff. Let the jury see those videos. You're done. Exactly. Is Olivia's husband at fault? They both in the same round. They both went down there. They both took the money. It wasn't like, Olivia took the money and Brandon wasn't. Brandon already got a body. So I feel if I'm the dumbest people involved in the whole situation are their husbands.